Hello everybody. So the video I wanted to make today is a bit of a more serious one. So let's all take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. So I wanted to talk about the beauty and the amazing things that can come from suffering. So I know from my personal experience that the things I've suffered through are things that have helped me connect to people that have suffered the same. When we are suffering, even though it may seem like there's no way out, if we pull ourselves through it and get through, not only do we become a living example to others who are struggling the same, but we then know how to pull ourselves out of it so that we can send that information to others and show them how we got out of that situation. For example, say maybe you're going through a hard time and you pull yourself out of it. Now you know how to pull yourself out of it and you can help somebody else. For me, all of the very specific things I've gone through in my life have uniquely bridged me to help people that are struggling in the same way. In the past, I used to be ashamed of the things I struggled with, but I learned that I had to go through all that hardship so that I could pull myself out of it and so that I could grow at a much faster rate. I went through a lot of hardships at a very young age, and by pulling myself out of it, I am now where I am today at a younger age than most people are. And that is something that is happening with our society as a whole. I'm sure many of you have noticed a lot of kids these days that are 10, 15 are seeming to grow up a lot faster and are starting to deal with things like depression, anxiety, and eating disorders at a much younger age. And while that seems scary, that can be a blessing in disguise because now these people are going through it at a younger age and pulling themselves out of it at an even younger age than generations before us have done. And that is something that happened to me. For example, when I was 11, when I was 10, I went through my teen angst. I was very depressed, I had eating disorders and all this nonsense, and basically like the people surrounding me weren't going through that, so it was very hard. But then by the time I pulled myself out of it at like 13, that's when I noticed all of my friends were starting to go through it. And because I had pulled myself out of it, I was able to help those people surrounding me that were going through it at a later time than me. And that is really applicable to all of you light workers out there, because sometimes a lot of us are put in really, really harsh situations with a lot of adversity so that we can grow at a faster rate, because we are here to heal. And if we do not heal ourselves, how do we expect to heal anybody else? So it's kind of like a test run. It's kind of like, oh hey, let me pull myself out of this so that I can help humanity. Because if we didn't have these hardships, if we had a cushy, nice cushion life, we wouldn't be strong enough to be able to help ourselves and teach others the way too. So all of the suffering that I've been through in my life at a young age was really a blessing in disguise, because now I am here today helping a lot of people, and it has turned out so much better than I could have imagined. I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm going to make a longer video about this soon, but thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sending so much love to you, and just know that whatever you're going through, you can pull yourself out of it. You're still here today. That's what matters. So be kind with yourself, show yourself some compassion, and just really nurture yourself along your journey. That's what we need. We need to nurture ourselves. We don't need to be judging ourselves for not being where so-and-so is. We don't need to be comparing ourselves to other people's journeys, because we are all here at this very specific point in our lives on this very specific journey, and that is our journey, and that is what matters. So be kind with yourself, be patient with yourself, and love yourself. You're doing great. Hang in there. I believe in you. I'm sending you so much love. You can pull yourself through it. I didn't think I could pull myself through it, and I did. I'm here today. I'm so grateful, and I believe that you can too. Sending you so much love. Have a great day.